prostate exam. Oh, jeez.
That's adorable.
Don't forget to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, I see a couple of you guys have joined in. I am dealing with a bad series of cluster headaches. The kind where it feels like you have a heartbeat in your head. It's been really rough on me. I've been having to take more of my prescription pain meds as well as the cannabis. But for the moment, I feel okay enough to live chat with you guys, so I wanted to do that before I get ready for bed. I've missed you all, and I want to know how you guys are doing. You guys are sweet. I'm not sure what the cause of the headaches are. I, I do have an appointment with my doctor in a couple of days, and I'm going to ask her to do a full panel of tests because. Oh, that's adorable. We got funny memes playing on in the background in case you guys are wondering what that other noise is. But I'm going to ask my doctor about Botox injections to help with the pain. I have a family relative who got those injections and they really helped her have fewer headache days. And I've been having them daily for a good long while now. And so prayers that my doctor will know what to do for me and that it will work are greatly appreciated right now. Hey Sammy, I was just thinking about you and your broken legs last night, hoping that you were doing okay. I'm glad that you tuned in, and I'm sad that you're really struggling, but I'm thankful that you're here so I can try and encourage you.
Maybe you could fill mine.
Yeah, you got one too? Yeah, that's bad like mine. I got my husband right
Actually,
next to me, and he's,
mine is so common that I have that all the time.
yeah.
What's up, chat?
Yeah, we both deal with headaches, but mine have been every day for a couple of months now. And I was ignoring it, hoping it would just go away, but it's not. And so hopefully in a few days I'll figure out what's wrong and what to do about it. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. It's always nice for me to meet a fellow smoker. I got my little dab pen right here. Hello, Arg. Nice to meet you.
Pirate.
I have an eating disorder. I struggle with having no appetite. I don't feel the sensations of hunger like a normal person should. So I'm on prescriptions to help me with that. And so a lot of the time when my body's acting up, I just skip a meal anyways, and it seems to help. But I don't think I could go 25 or more hours without anything. Now, Sammy, I'll be praying for you that you will be able to keep your leg. And I will also pray that if you're not able to keep it, that you'll have all the support and all the tools that you need to continue life. Oh, thank you guys for the compliments. Well, I do know we have a problem with some black mold in the shower, but I don't
It was
really.
cleaned recently
Oh yeah, it was recently cleaned, but
and sanitized.
and sanitized, but some mold is just hard to get rid of. But I don't spend a whole lot of my time in the bathroom, thankfully. But I am gonna ask my doctor for a full panel of if I'm deficient in anything or if I have too much of anything, all that stuff. I'm doing okay. Just tired, but my mood is alright. Nice to see all you guys. Hello, Lonesome Loner. Nice to see you. So I'm getting a house. I wouldn't say that they do.
But
That if visitors get headaches from visiting, no, they don't.
I mean, they already get headaches.
Yeah, they already have a chronic history of it. But, let's see. Chromacopia. I'm not sure what that is. Could you look that up for me, baby? Is this a little better now? I'm having to talk a little quieter because people in the house are starting to go to bed.
You could be loud. I mean, not like crazy loud, but
I hear
oh,
you.
they're spamming a Tyler Creator song.
Oh, would I like to know a fact? Yeah, I'm always interested in learning new facts. Yes, I am a follower of the Lord Jesus, and I'm praying to Him all day, every day about everything. It's helped me hang on to enough sanity to not completely lose my mind. Oh, you guys are so very sweet.
Just talk up a little bit more, dude.
Yeah.
You are very quiet.
Okay, is
Hear
this
how
a
you
little
sound?
better? Yeah. Sound pretty quiet. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and talk a
That's
little
on
louder.
full blast.
Okay. It's just I have autism. I'm on the higher end of the spectrum. I just come off as a weird, socially awkward
Hot girl.
person.
Hot girl.
Oh, you're sweet. So I struggle a lot with normal social cues and things. So if I come across as a little weird, it's because I am. You play Fortnite. My nephew plays Fortnite. It's pretty entertaining. Oh, the wolf. Female lions eat up to 40 kilograms a meal. It's a quarter of the diet. That's a very interesting fact. I like that. I have an interesting fact. You don't actually feel water on your skin. What you're feeling is the temperature difference between the water and your skin. When you find the exact right temperature of water, you won't feel it. And it's trippy.
The boiled one. Newsflash. NASCAR is not a sport.
It's not.
Another left turn. Another left turn.
Right.
Oh wait. Another left
True.
turn.
That reminds me. How do you escape an angry NASCAR driver on the road? Turn right. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate the kind words and the validation.
You can call me racist. I love all kind of races. I love NASCAR. I like Daytona. I
Really.
like.
Our current living situation,
uh,
it's not ideal, but it works for us. We are in a fifth wheel trailer that was gifted to us by my in laws, and it's parked on their property right now. And we're living in the fifth wheel,
Elite Wolf. That
but
is very interesting. Thank you.
we have full access to the house and all stuff in a house during the day and whatnot as we need it. But when we're healthy, we're usually away all day for work. Um, so I'm not sure if that is the only cause though. Mold, I mean. When did I start dance? Or when do I start dance? As soon as I'm not dealing with these throbbing headaches. I have to move very carefully and with purpose. Otherwise, the throbbing gets sharper again. It's no bueno. Oh, lonesome loner. You're heading back to work tomorrow. I understand, and I'll be praying for you, lonesome. I'll pray that your back will be nice to you and that your job will be understanding and accommodating. Thank you, Edwin. I appreciate the kind words and the prayers. I do name shoutouts for $1. I have a Cash App and a PayPal, and the links to both of my accounts are in the chat, in the pinned comment, and also in the description for this live chat. Snails move at the pace of 0.029. That's so funny seeing the actual number. I never really considered what their speed was. Sandy, you're gonna start working out tomorrow from wrestling season. I will be praying for you, Sandy, that working out will go the way it needs to and that you won't get hurt. Having to start working out after not doing it for 6 months, I imagine that's difficult. Elite Wolf, so you understand. And yes, Bill Jensen is right. Info about my life and answers to the most repetitive questions I get. I have the answers in the description of this live chat. I am on medical cannabis because I have multiple severe back problems and headache and migraine problems. This helps me want to keep trying to be alive when the pain would otherwise try to take me down.
We're sorry you're crying, but we could barely deal with our own problems. No, I'm just messing. We hope you're okay. Give me that pen.
Yeah.
I want some black.
What? Am I MAGA? Yes, I am.
Mega, mega, what?
You're not afraid to use your sandwich? Okay. Thank you, Oatmeal, for the kind words. And Mixed Edits, I appreciate your kind words. Oh, MVSZN, I'm sorry to hear that you're crying right now, but I will be praying that whatever's causing it will get better for you. I look high because I am high. Medical cannabis. My birth year is literally in my username. Bear Killer, I have scoliosis, disc degeneration, nerve damage, a Tarloff cyst in my spinal cord, and I also have disc degeneration in my neck. I'm prone to throbbing headaches at the back of my head, and I have zero appetite for food. But this baby helps me cope with all of that and be able to smile and laugh for you guys and have it be genuine and not having to pretend I'm happy. I live with a lot of pain, but I have a lot of support to help me get through it. And I'll be praying for all you guys that are struggling, that don't have support, that you'll be able to find it. Kai, I'm very sorry to hear about your friend Avery. I will be praying for her, that the doctors will be able to save her. I My heart goes out to you and how you must be feeling right now. I'll keep you and your friend and her family in my prayers. If I knew Mike Tyson, I don't think I'd be living in a fifth wheel on my in-laws' property. I'm pretty sure he'd take pity on me and help me get a little house or something.
Give us a spare mansion.
Just kind of pets at his tiger while he's away. That would be fun. Thank you guys for the compliments. I really appreciate it. But yeah, this is a really nice one. I can actually set the power level for it, and I can see how much battery power it has left on it. And it just makes taking my medicine every time I need it all that much easier. If you are in chronic pain and your current prescriptions aren't really helping enough, and you live in a state where cannabis is legal, I highly recommend you give cannabis a try. I've tried different NSAIDs, different opiates. I've tried over the counter stuff, muscle relaxers, and the best combo for me is a NSAID, a muscle relaxer, and the green. I also have a bong and a dab. What's it called?
Dab rig.
The dab rig attachment. But this is what I hit most of the time.
Oh
Are you kidding
no.
me?
They made another Home
That
Alone.
looks.
Dude,
No.
that's cringe.
We're browsing YouTube in the background.
Uh,
They have Home Alone the Holiday Heist available for free. Apparently it was made in 2013 and the cover picture alone is cringe. Macaulay Culkin, some of the movies are the only ones that should be endorsed. No stupid remakes.
true that.
I am able to walk, but I walk a bit slower. If I'm stone sober, my body literally loses a lot of range of motion because it's kind of hard to move when your whole back and the muscles that connect your legs to your back feel like they're being stabbed with glowing red hot knives. It's really rough, but I am able to walk, and as long as I'm medicated with this, I can handle basic life chores and things, but it's too much for me to be able to handle getting a normal job. I've I don't want to dwell on this for too long, but I will just say the pain in my spine and my head has almost landed me into a 2 week grippy sock vacation. I was able to avoid it though with a lot of effort, but it was not fun. Not fun. But as long as I can be medicated, I'm able to be positively minded. And I appreciate your kind words. Oh, Guadalupe, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your dad. I'll be praying for you that you'll be able to find the comfort and support that you need to get you and yours through this rough time. Puppy dog owl, I'll be praying for you as well. If you guys have anything that you're going through that you need prayer for, please let me know in the chat. I'm not the only one that'll be praying for you. And if you're shy about the exact nature of your prayer request, just put in a general prayer for general help or something, and we won't ask questions. This is my live chats are meant to be a casual community of chill people who hang out to enjoy and encourage and comfort each other through life and all of its many twists and turns. And so if I can be upfront about all that I've gone through and have just one of you feel like I understand and you're not alone, then it's worth it to me. I know you guys are helping me to feel better. You guys are helping me overcome my fear of social situations. I used to feel actual stomach dropping anxiety symptoms before hitting go live. And now I barely feel a little twitch. So you guys really are helping me. And I just hope to help you as much in return. Puppy dog, I completely understand wanting to slam your desk. There's been many times I wanted to just run through the house like a tornado and knock down anything in reach. I never ever done that because I have self control, but I will not say the thought never occurred to me. Yeah, some American doctors are not that good. It's tricky to find one that knows what they're doing and
You're
is
lingering on some comments too long.
okay. I'm gonna scroll to catch up with you guys.
I'm like, I heard the comment you just referred to. I'm like, dude, that's so far up there.
Yeah, I'm catching up. This is a 1 gram pen cartridge and it runs for about $30 depending on the brand. We always keep an eye out for the sales when they're introducing new brands because they always have them for really affordable prices because it's a new product. They're trying to get people into it. And that's usually when we do the bulk of my medicine shopping. So if you guys want to help support a fellow medical cannabis user and you donate, I will take
Don't say it.
suggestions.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't say it. We're gonna try to go stream without saying
No,
the word.
no, I will take suggestions as to what stuff to get. But I appreciate you guys here.
We would like joints.
Yeah, joints are pretty sweet.
They're pretty lit, literally.
I've never heard of blowing cigarette smoke on shoes to bring good fortune. I never thought heard of that before.
I'm just like, dog. That's like at the beginning of your stream.
I know I'm slow, but
You're so cute, but it's fun. Stop apologizing, man. It's your stream.
true,
I just don't want people to start saying, is this live? Is this pre-recorded?
true. Yeah, if I was consuming drugs, then yeah, I would be messed up. But no, the only stuff I'm on is cannabis, muscle relaxer, and an NSAID, and a localized pain cream. And occasionally I'll take a couple of puffs off a cigarette, but I'm extremely lightweight when it comes to this, so I just need literally 2 or 3, and I instantly feel all the stress and all that just almost melt away. It's it's hard to describe it to people that don't smoke, but the best way I can describe it is it feels like when you are in a big pool of warm water, like a bath, and you're able to soak your head in the water too. It's like a warm, soothing feeling that I get, and I get a little body heavy, so that helps me to be encouraged to take it easy. I appreciate all the offers from you guys to mod for me. I will approve of mods as I get to know you and as I feel I can trust you guys. Ocean Diamonds, you stay at Cedar Sinai? That sounds pretty decent. Oh, surgery does suck. I had a total hysterectomy in 2016 because of complications of Turner syndrome. I never once was asked what meals I wanted, but they always brought me a meal that I liked, so I was pretty happy about that. My birth year is in my username. No, my problems are incurable. But I have good coping mechanisms to help me get through the day and to be able to do it with a genuine smile and laugh. That's great. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Well, you guys are awesome too. You've been a huge help and a blessing to me. Oh, Triple X, you have become addicted to laxatives. I don't know what that's like, but I imagine it's terrible. And I'll pray that things get better for you. Yeah, you're my man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember the whole Amber Turd thing. She ended up moving to like another continent and changing her name. I can't imagine doing the things that she did and still thinking people will be nice after that. No, I don't have GTA 6. You do have some GTA games though, right, dude?
No.
No? Oh. Do I play BO?
Black Ops 6.
Oh, no. The only games I ever played are Until Dawn and that's about it.
That was hot.
Oh, funny memes in the background. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate the kind words.
He was putting salami that's unrefrigerated with sour cream or something, and he put it in a biscuit and was eating it in the theater.
What the fuck? That sounds horrible. Yeah, my goal is to have hair as long as Luna Lovegoods. I'm about halfway there. So nice to see so many of you guys here. Answers to basic questions about my life are in the description of the live chat. Is that good? I wish. You guys are very sweet.
It's in our couch. They're like asking for donations, but it's an expensive couch. Not fooling anyone.
This
So,
is not a
first of
couch.
all-
This is a
Well, don't
pillow that my mother-in-law got, and she very generously encourages me to use it whenever I'm hanging out in here, just to help support my back. I'm just chilling at home, winding down before I go to bed. I've missed live streaming with you guys, but I've had a horrible, horrible repeating set of cluster headaches that if you've never had a headache, you are very lucky and you should be very happy that you don't know what headaches feel like. But I've missed you guys a lot, so I wanted to see you guys for at least a little bit here. Hey Nick, good to see you. I give shout outs for $1. It's a space. I'm not sure. I was only a 1-year old at that point. I have a link to my PayPal and a link to my Cash App, both in the pinned comment at the bottom of this live chat and in the description for this live chat. I'm just chilling, wanting to socialize with you guys before I go to bed. I feel like you guys are family, and having to stay away a few days because of headaches, it's been rough on me, and I genuinely have missed you guys, and I love all of you. Okay, I'm almost caught up now. Oh, thank you, Lonesome. I really appreciate that. If I can bring comfort to any of you, then that makes me happy. If I were to be in the Harry Potter world, I would study to be a healer. I feel best when I can make other people feel better. Fried fish. We should fry up some more tilapia soon.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. Sniffing pee. That's funny. I follow the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He is my Lord and Savior, and I would not be alive still if not for him helping me at several crucial points in my life. I'm praying to him all the time about everything that comes across in my mind. Andrew Huberman is a good one. I'll have to look into that. Nice to see you new people here. I appreciate the compliments. Firstly, I am gifted with baby face syndrome. I got it from my mom's side of the family. Secondly, I don't wear makeup. I wear lotion that has a little sunscreen in it, and I always put lotion on after I wash my face. And I always use a washcloth, and I do gentle circles. That way it's not too rough on the skin. And even though I'm approaching 34, I can assume a bunch of you wouldn't guess that I'm that old. But washing your face and putting lotion on after is a huge help. Drink some more water. I've been hydrating, and I even had a Powerade, so it's not lack of hydration. I'm not vaping. This is cannabis medicine. I appreciate the understanding and the sympathy for you guys. You guys who have headaches, you understand. I appreciate that. I'm just trying to be a source of kind, soft comfort and encouragement for you guys, because I know what it's like to be going through a lot and to not have that support. And I know how much harder that makes life. So if I can help you feel less alone, and if all of us can meet up every day when my headaches aren't ruling my life, we can become a community of friends, and we can pray for each other, encourage each other, share advice. I want my section of YouTube to be chill people just hanging with each other, No arguments, no debating, just chilling and sharing life experiences and whatnot. And so many of you have done that for me. And I wish I could give you all a real hug and a sincere thank you in person. You all really have truly helped me in getting a better grip on my mental health. And to me, that's priceless. Romans 10:9. I'm too tired to remember that verse off the top of my head. And if I leave this window to look it up, the stream will be disconnected because I'm using my phone right now. Thank you guys for the kind words. Oh, and yes, Romans 10. My brain capacity reduces as my pain relief increases, but I'm learning to make my peace with that and not beat myself up for being slow. I was actually in my 20s at that point when I started messing with scammers. And sadly, I have had no encounters that were worth filming. I only get calls about student loan debt forgiveness. I went to community college for 2.5 years to get a completion certificate for business in 2012. I don't think I'd have any student debt after that. I don't. Okay, I'm trying to catch up on these. Thank you guys. It helps me to know that I'm helping you. It truly does. If there's anything that you guys want me to pray about for you, let me know, and I will pray for you. Thank you, Katie. I really appreciate the prayers and the kind words. I'm just praying that he will guide my doctor into knowing what tests to order, and that my insurance will cover those tests, and that whatever treatment is best for whatever's causing my headaches will be covered by insurance. I'm on Medi-Cal right now, and thankfully, all my prescriptions and doctor's visits are covered. And I try my best not to take that for granted. But I've been begging God for years to fix me, and He has chosen not to. But He has also chosen to give me all the support that I need to get through each day, and to be able to actually have reason to smile and be happy. So, if you are on the fence about God, I just want to tell you, He doesn't fix your life and make it better like a genie granting a wish. He will enable you and empower you with all that you will need to get through all the trials that life throws at us. He won't fix your road of life to avoid the potholes, but He will be always by your side to help you try and navigate around those potholes. Okay, I'm almost caught up.
Was that a baby pig?
I'm not sure, but I would imagine it is. Yes, I do pray for Israel every day. I pray for everyone that's. Some of the memes were pretty fire.
They were lit.
Thank you, Pinkster. I will be praying for you as well, and all your loved ones. Oh. Well, happy birthday, that one guy. I am honored that you would choose to spend a moment on my channel on your birthday. I appreciate that. I really appreciate you guys' prayers. I really do. Truest healing is found when people pray for each other with sincerity of wanting the other person to feel and be living better. And I know that you guys have been praying for me. A lot of my daily struggles have gotten a little easier, enough for me to notice it. And so I really do know the power of prayer works, and I thank you all for your help. And I'll pray for whatever you guys are going through if you let me know in the comments that you're going through something. Otherwise, I always pray every day that everyone going through a difficult loss, painful life event, that they'll have all the support that they need to get through to the other side, so that they can then look back on all that happened and realize all that stuff that should have killed me, it didn't kill me. It's pretty good. Gotta try and keep that going. And having that mindset has helped me a lot with my struggle. Draco, it's good to see you. Our family's doing okay. My mother-in-law's cancer treatment is working. The swelling that was making her cough almost fully gone. And she's having less headaches too. So we're pretty sure the cancer inflammation is also affecting her head. And so she is a lot more comfortable now. And I told her you guys are praying for her. And she told me to say thank you to all you guys. So from my mother-in-law to you guys, thank you. Your prayers are helping. Thank you guys. I really do feel like I am loved here by you all. And I love all of you as well. Ghost Phantom, I know what that's like. I've been through that. There was once a point, I do not feel this way now, but I used to think God was lame. I used to see him as a twisted doctor who causes you injury so that he could then do the repairs himself and get credit for repairing it himself. When in reality, life is the one that breaks our leg. And how we respond to that broken leg affects our life. And he'll help you fix your broken leg if you let him and you submit to his will for your life, both metaphorically and literally. There's healing power in prayer, especially when you're recovering from surgeries and things like that. Okay. Drop my pen for a second. Thank you, baby. You know how to raise me up all the time. Yes, Pinkster is completely right about this ghost. I will be praying for you. I'm praying for all you guys that are struggling to find God. Because I know once you find him, you'll have an inner peace that other things can't bring you. So I recommend read the Bible with an open heart and open mind. Pray out loud to God. Hey God, I'm trying to get to know you. Can you please help me know you? And he will help you. You just have to be sincere about it. Oh, Ghost Phantom, that is really tough. I'll be praying that things will get better for you. What the hell is that?
He was peeing on his face.
Some of these meme compilations are ridiculous. But I am on the spectrum, so I find it hilarious. Hey, Grace. It's good to see you, girl. And thank you, Katie and Pinkster. You all really are very helpful, and I thank you for that. And your favorite Italian, thank you. I pray that God will bless you and yours also. Yeah, Pinkster, it is the one set of footprints story. And wow.
I know exactly where you are at in the comments. Via
I'm,
CNN.
I'm trying to catch. Life is what you make of it. Yeah, that's true. And Draco, I appreciate the prayers. Dealing with cancer is a whole nother animal, and I pray I never have to experience it firsthand. But I have had multiple relatives die of cancers. So sadly, it's not completely unfamiliar territory for me, but thankfully she is very comfortable now, and so all of us are happier about that. The doctors say that she has about 5 years left. I can't talk about it a whole lot longer or I'm going to start crying because I love my mother-in-law like a second mom to me. So if you could just keep praying for my mother-in-law, I and her and everyone else here would be very thankful for that.
Next up.
Yeah. I'm scrolling, trying to get caught up. I remind you of a turquoise green. That's a pretty color. My favorite is emerald green, so that's not too far away from it. Happy birthday, Ariadne. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'll tell you new guys. We have one male leopard gecko who is 2 years old. His name is Sisu. He is currently napping in his habitat right now. But we have videos of him eating bugs on my YouTube channel and my TikTok. And it's pretty adorable watching him on the hunt. It's like Jurassic Park miniaturized. Yeah, Ghost fandom, I understand that feeling. We've been having financial struggles, and it's because of identity theft and inflation making everyone cut back on ordering deliveries through DoorDash. But we know what it's like to just get on top of bills and have a little money for improving other things, and then that broke, gotta buy a new one. Oh, that doesn't work anymore, gotta buy a new one. So to some extent, I understand what it's like to constantly struggle, and I will be praying for you. Well, I'm not sure what you're going through, but I'm praying for you, and I encourage you, reach out to people in your life who you care about and who you know care about you. If you have family, reach out to them. If you got friends, reach out to them. Oh,
Give me a chat.
that's very sweet. Hello, everybody. Traveling lamp, you hate your life and you're doing fentanyl. I've never tried it and I never intend to. All I need is good old Mary Jane. Jamira, I am not the best with names, but yours does seem familiar. Senshi, perfect 3 years. I'm happy to hear that, man. I'll be praying that this new relationship you have will work out the way it's supposed to. My husband got handsome man. He actually found me on YouTube. Long story short, he liked my videos, found me on Facebook, saw we had mutual friends. He messaged me complimenting my videos and let me know he does voice impressions and he would love to collab to mess with the scammers if I'd ever be down with that. And I prayed about it. And I said, yeah. And for the first few months of our friendship, we spilled everything to each other. Our deepest fears, our biggest triumphs, all the stuff that you should know about your person before you commit to forever with them. We laid it all out on the table as friends. And seeing how extremely compatible we are cemented the decision that we would proceed as more than friends. We have known each other for 8 years now, and our 7th wedding anniversary is this upcoming March 8th. And so the right man found me, the right person might find you, or you might find them first. Either way, if you don't have a person yet, I encourage you to work on becoming the right person. Don't be looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right until you are sure that you are Mr. or Mrs. Right for them too. Too many people go into relationships with the attitude of, well, that's just the way I am. I like doing this negative life habit, and no one's going to stop me. That's not the way to live life. You got to learn how to let go of your ego and listen to the other person. Put yourself in their shoes when they're saying they're struggling. And if you can be open with communication, relationship will work. You just have to communicate. And that's my best advice.
Like if you're feeling it, be like, hey bitch, I want to make out. What's up? You ever had it in and out after making out? And then you give them the sly wink.
Right. My favorite color is emerald green. Now, Ghost Phantom, I understand. I really do. But you're still alive and breathing, so he's not done with you being here yet. I will be praying for you that you'll be able to find your life's purpose and that you will be filled with peace deep in your heart as you learn to trust God and take steps forward in faith in making whatever life changes you need to make to help lead to a more productive life. There are some habits we hold on to that hold us back from reaching our full potential. I've done a lot of self-reflecting and realized I have a lot of issues. But self-awareness is a first step to becoming a better person. So I just want to gently and lovingly encourage you guys, do some self-reflection. Figure out who you are, who you want to be, and what it'll take to bridge that gap. And I'll be praying for you that God will help you through that whole process and that you'll find other friends to support you too. I want to have the donation set up, but I haven't met all the benchmarks yet to qualify for that. But I'm gonna have to get more active in my TikTok, and once I have a certain quota of views and subscribers and things, I'll be able to do the super chat with the donation button or whatever. But for now, the link to my PayPal account and my Cash App account and my husband's Cash App account are all in a pinned comment in this chat window and in the description of this video. I do not expect donations, but I am extremely grateful for those of you who have donated. Oh, that's sweet. That's a wholesome use of Nacho Libre. I like that.
I'm calling them the Rizzler.
The Rizzler, that's good. Traveling lamp, I got my husband right there. Storm Raider, you got a recipe for something. I never would have thought of corn chips and ice cream. That does sound like an interesting combo. In this economy, you just have to get off. Well, thankfully, we got approved for food stamps. We showed the welfare office the number of hours that we were live and ready to work and how many hours of actual on the clock handling and order time we would get, and the discrepancy.
Joke's on you, Diddy Oil.
I already got one.
Yeah,
He's right there.
It came pre-installed.
But anyways, the little amount of money that we've been earning, even though we've been out and about for 10 to 12 hours every day for 5 or 6 days a week, we're not earning as much as we used to because people are having to cut back on their spending, which we understand because now we have to also. But thankfully, we have food stamps, so we have food security, and that does take some stress off of me. It's just the bills that are the current issue. John's, you're trying to cut out food, you need to lose 30. My best advice is start doing some exercise. I don't know if you're active or not, but some exercise and having smaller portions would be a good start to losing some weight.
Huey Freeman is saying if you play a game, he'll cash out you $25. What kind of game?
Yeah, what game?
Nothing inappropriate, bro.
What's going on here? We're just chilling at home. We haven't been to church in a long while because the one we were a part of.
What's the quiz? Sorry, go on.
The church we were a part of had a major split in beliefs. One half of the church stayed put, and the other half left and went elsewhere. And we've just been busy working, trying to keep our bills paid. And we want to join a church. It's just we can't really take too much off time whenever we want. But we do want to. And yes, Jesus means that's right. If you want friends, be friendly. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't do things to others that you would not want them to do to you. I try and use that every time I'm about to open my mouth or do something, just so I can avoid causing unneeded pain or stress. It gets easier over time. We live in a fifth wheel that my in-laws gave us, and we're parked on their property. We get to use the house and everything in it during the day, but at night we sleep in the trailer. Yeah, Nacho Libre is good.
He's the one that is texting us.
Yeah. Pinkster, nobody knew you drank till I saw you sober. That would be quite a change up. I stopped being sober about 7 years ago. I just wish my doctors would talk to me about weed a long time ago. Could have saved myself a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. But now I have it, and that's what matters. I look up First Mary Pentecostal Church. I'll try to remember that and look into it. Oh, J Dubs, that's rough. I'll be praying that that can get resolved for you. I'm catching up on the comments. I'm almost there. Jim Carrey. He is a pretty great actor and also a fellow believer. His testimony is pretty powerful. I'm excited to hear the jokes that he'll have when we're all up in heaven together. Yes, being true, that is true. We just could use the socializing. For those of you who are new, long story short, my husband and I don't really have close friends. We have people that we used to be very close to, but contact has kind of just fallen away. We are unable to have kids of our own because I was born with a genetic defect. We want to adopt when we're financially ready to take care of the kid, but we don't know how long away it'll be before we're able to. And every one of my girlfriends has kids. A few of them have 4. And while I'm very happy for them, and I would not wish anything to happen to them, being around them makes me sad that I can't have kids that are half me and half my husband. I found out about my disorder when I was 15. I've had a little more than half of my lifetime to.
Just a little, or pull it up a little, or
Yeah.
talk a little more about it.
Okay. But seeing all my friends with all their kids, it's kind of a little bit too painful for my husband and I to handle right now. We both are dealing with baby fever, and so we could use prayer for that. If you are able to have kids, that's a blessing, and I encourage you to treasure that. You don't know how much it hurts to not be given that option for life events. Oh, thank you guys for the kind words. I really appreciate it. But I'd rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games. I think you meant to put bacon for the last word, but if I had to choose between bacon or video games,
James,
yeah.
fuck bacon.
Bacon's pretty good, but some video games are pretty awesome.
Can you shoot zombies with bacon? No, you can't. End of discussion.
That's true. It's so nice to see so many of you guys here. I am trying to catch up on the comments. I'm physically exhausted, mentally drained, but emotionally I'm doing pretty good. You guys have been real great to me, and I appreciate it greatly. Yeah, Draco, you know what it's like then. It's funny that you say 2 years, because we just had our second anniversary of being in our trailer. But yeah, the less housekeeping is a very real benefit. Some of the towns in Kansas only have 100 people. That would be nice. Flower or vape? If I have to choose one or the other, if it's a work day, I have to stick with this little guy because it doesn't leave a lingering smell, unlike the flower. But if it's an off day, I love the flower. It just hits different. But I'm just happy to have medicine regardless of the form it's in. Thank you, Pinkster. I really, really appreciate that. Hey, Chappie. Good to see you. I appreciate the sympathy, Macario, and the prayers. I am married to this very handsome and lovable man, and our 7th wedding anniversary is this upcoming March.
I saw.
Oh, thank you guys. My heart just aches for motherhood, and I'm gonna wait an indefinite amount of time before I can start being a mother. It's hard, but I try to take life one day at a time. Some days I have to take it hour by hour, but I'm learning to take things as they happen and not try to tackle things that haven't even happened yet. But the prayers are greatly appreciated and helpful. Hey, Nameless, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've missed you too, Nameless. Thank you, Macario. I I've unfortunately had to have the total removal of all the baby making parts because they were not working and they were making me feel unbearable pain. So my body is not gonna be involved in any children being made, but I'm trying to be okay with that. And again, the prayers for healing for that are greatly appreciated. And if any of you guys are dealing with the same thing, I just want to let you know I understand. I'm going through it too. I'm praying for you. And it's hard. But handling it gets a little easier with time and practice. You guys are very sweet and I appreciate it. I'm happy that you were able to have a little one, Macario. That is a blessing. Oh, Josh, you're a Quinn too. Nice to meet ya.
Count yourself lucky. She doesn't do that to me.
I love you.
I love you more.
I love you, Mom. Hello,
It's okay
Uno.
for a fan early, but when I asked to be a, oh no, I was gonna say something stupid.
You want the pin?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm already baked, but I just wanna keep climbing.
Yeah, I got a cart. It has about 1 day's worth left of medicine for the rate that I use it. Um, I do not expect donations. I really do not. But I understand there are people that have money to burn, so to speak, and they go browsing through live streams looking for people that could use help. And I'm just trying to leave that door open for the possibility of it happening. I have gotten some donations and they were very helpful and they enabled me to get more medicine when we had no money for it otherwise. And so I thank you guys. And if
Jesus drug it.
so if any of you have money that you do not need and you don't have use for and you want to donate, that would be very helpful. But otherwise, I just mostly ask for prayers that things will get better. And you guys are very sweet and I appreciate you all. Nice to meet another Australian. I've had a few of you, and it's always fascinating to me. You guys are all over the world, and we're all in the same part of the internet at the same time. And when you really think about it, that's pretty freaking amazing. I'm learning to appreciate all the little things, and it's making life easier for me. Thank you guys. When I go baby shopping and get them all that doesn't cry me so straight. I'm gonna have to get one that's already done with diapers because a couple of times in my life that I had to change a diaper, I almost threw up on the kid. And I felt terrible. I'm not meant to handle diaper duty. Pun intended.
What?
Pun intended.
For what?
Duty. But thank you, Nameless. I really appreciate that. Marco, I appreciate you guys. Saina? Yes, I can give you advice. Let me catch up to the comments and see what it is. My name is my username. But my last name isn't actually Quinn. Oh, Pinkster, I didn't take it as meaning anything bad. Life is just hard. It really is. Is it 12 there? It is currently 10 at night. Oh, Rhode Island. That's pretty cool. And some Discovery Channel. Actually, Discovery Channel doesn't sound too bad. Especially if they got any documentaries about, like, I don't know, Shark Week. I always found Shark Week fun. Macaria, take one day at a time. I don't do shoutouts for free, but I will be praying for you, Christina, that you will be able to recover from your illness quickly and fully. I got eyelashes in my eyeball. It's a wild concept that parts of my own body are attacking other parts of my own body. I don't know how women live with fake eyelashes. I can barely handle my own real ones. Thank you, Ronaldo. I appreciate that you're also offering kind words. I appreciate all you guys being kind to all you guys. That's what I want. Just a group of chill friends who hangs out and supports each other through whatever. Makaria, I'll be praying that things will work out the way that they're supposed to. Thank you guys. You live next to my house. Do you got any weed you can share? I'm running low. Sometimes you jump in my closet. Can you help organize it? It's like Mount Doom in there. Just a pile of laundry. Oh, thank you, Nameless. I'm very flattered. He said Quinn isn't your last name, it should be Queen. That sounds like something you would say.
Queen.
Yeah, why like on Shark Week they never show the other little fish?
You know how much
Well,
CG
sharks
and
are more
how much-
badass.
You know how much that costs?
You're in the window. Which window? The one in front of me, to my left, or behind me?
The window to your soul.
Gonna need some glass cleaner to see through that bitch. I open the closet, you'll tag it with my paws. Will it be to completion though? Like, will I get to go to heaven early, or will I just be left hurting?
No, you just unsubscribed and float until time's up. The good news is you get to hunt all your enemies.
I've got quite a few that I would love to haunt right now. Oh, Jacob, I'm glad they're disposable. My parents had some cloth diapers. They used them as cleaning rags, not diapers. They tried using them for their intended purpose, but they didn't like it either. Oh, thank you guys for the kind words. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, Jonathan. I will keep you in my prayers. You and all those who loved your mom. I pray that all of you are able to find a new normal as you have to adjust to not seeing her every day anymore. Her professional mustard taster. Which brand is the best, though? Macario, I really do thank you for your words. I wish I could give you a hug. All you guys that are being kind and supportive. It really is a deep hurt. I relate very strongly to the Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness, wanting to be with those boys, even though those weren't her dimensions boys. They didn't truly belong to her, but she still wanted them more than anything. And at the end, the boys go to the other Wanda, and Scarlet Witch breaks down, and Doctor Strange asks, these children are going to have a mother that loves them. They'll be safe and protected. And isn't that enough? Is that not enough to end all this?
She was just like,
And when she said no,
no.
I felt that deep in my heart. So those of you who have kids, please give them an extra tight hug and a kiss on the forehead from me. Cherish your little ones while you have them. They truly are a gift. Oh, Pinkster, thank you. XRIB, I love you also, and I thank you. Lonesome owner, favorite food and drink. That's a good question. I can't really drink alcohol anymore because of some of my medications. But when I was able to, I really loved Bailey's Irish Cream and some Kahlua in a tall glass of milk. It would taste like a grown-up's chocolate milk, and it was always very comforting. But cucumber vodka was also really tasty. Food-wise, I really love mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. They finally have gluten-free ones so I can enjoy it without worry. And it's honestly pretty lit. Zyrus, I am not great with songwriting. I can appreciate other people's music. I'm just not so good at creating my own. No, I appreciate the compliment. I've been growing my hair out for 4 years. It's not the fastest growing hair, but it's slow and steady progress, just like how we should strive to be in life.
Should I move this?
A little bit more, yeah. Yeah, my blood doesn't make you a parent. You're a parent when you actively are involved in raising a little one. And I have the deepest respect for step parents who truly love the kids. I I would love to have prepackaged little ones along with the deal, but life goes the way life goes. You can let it knock you down and you can stay down and bitch and moan about it. Or you can get up, brush yourself off while bitching about it, and then try again. I tend to do the latter, thankfully. But my dream is to be a mom of at least 2 kids. I would love to adopt ones that have been in the system the longest, honestly. I know a lot of people say, oh, teen foster kids are bad, drama, they don't really love you, they won't be able to bond. Teens need love too. And if by the time we're able to handle adopting another person, I would love to adopt the oldest one that's still in the system, just to help them be free of that.
I imagine some old dude that's still in the one. You're gonna take me in. Finally, my grandchildren never visit.
Oh, J-Dub, it is very cold where we are. It's gonna get down to, what did I say? 37 degrees tonight?
34.
34 degrees tonight. It's currently in the mid 40s. Hey, Emmeline. Good to see you, girl. Would I rather live in only daytime or only nighttime? That's a good question. There's drawbacks and benefits to both. I guess I would have to go with daytime because there's a lot of fun stuff to do when it's daylight out that is harder to do when it's nighttime. I know I always enjoy having a smoke while looking at the garden and the birds that are messing around in it. I'm a nature loving type.
FB Husky had the best pickup line, in my opinion. Say it out loud.
Why bother looking at the time while I could be picking you up by 9? That is a good one. Very smooth. Pinkster, you're 59 with 8 kids and 35 grandkids. That's a lot of love. Oh, thank you, Pinkster. I am adding you as a moderator because I can just tell you pass my invisible tests. Standard.
I'm just looking sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hello in India. Yeah, I have a propensity to curse sometimes. It's a lot like taking a deep sigh and exhale when you're frustrated. For me, the cursing is a pressure relief valve. I'm trying not to curse as much on these streams as I do in my day-to-day living. So some grace and patience is needed, but I am trying. You like this home stream? Yeah, Emmeline, that's exactly what I want it to be feeling like. Thank you, Macario. I appreciate that. I do hope to be a good adoptive mother someday. My head. I have my hair up in a braid. It's not the most flattering of styles on me. When I have my hair down after it being fresh washed.
It's fucking beautiful. Shut the fuck up.
Aw, thank you. Fucking love you.
I love you more, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
mouth like a motherfucker.
Thank you guys. I really do appreciate the prayers and the kind words. If there's anything you guys need prayer about, let me know and I'll pray for you too. Himalayan, can we play a game?
Oh, you're far back.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. You like mac and cheese? Yeah, it's very good comfort food. Easy to make too. Well, thank you guys. Well, thank you, Lion. I really appreciate it. Arjun? Don't we have great teeth though? Some people like to give me a hard time about it and say I need braces or whatever. And I'm just like, are you so bored that my teeth affect your life enough for you to say something about it? Go touch some grass.
Is that like a server or something?
Hey Lucas, good to see you. It's good to see all you familiar names.
I can't reach that shit.
I can't reach that shit.
Are y'all fucking high?
Be a lot cooler if you were.
Like, it'd be a lot cooler if you were.
But thank you for the prayers. I really appreciate it. And I don't expect donations.
It'd be
but
lit though.
It would be really awesome if you have money to burn. If we could get a little bit of that. It will go towards getting me another cartridge of my medicine. Thankfully, my health coverage covers my prescriptions, but they don't cover cannabis. They don't recognize it as an actual medicine yet, but any and all donations will go towards helping me try RSO. It's a specific form of cannabis that several people have told me I need to try, but we haven't had the time or the funds to actually go get it. Plus, work has been really slow the last few days. But if you guys want to help a girl keep medicated and happy, that'd be great.
They heard me saying be a lot cooler if you were.
Yes.
Be a lot cooler if you were. Penguins, you must have dyslexia just like me. You misspelled it.
Alright. You have a cabinet full of alcohol given as gifts. Use it for cooking. That's a good use for it if you're not going to straight up drink it. I remember changing your daughter's first diaper. It's kind of smelly, but that's the experience of life. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one for sure. I will actually answer your question, Stephanie. One time I had a colon spasm when I was literally walking.
That story.
Yeah. I was literally walking to my car because class was over. I reached the halfway point between the bathroom, which was behind me, and my car, which was in front of me. Then the colon spasm happened, and I had to make a decision. Do I turn around and go back to the bathroom? Or do I go to my car and try to deal with it there?
Just leave it at that. Leave it.
I will say it's not fun worrying that you pooped yourself. It's funny when it happens to others, but when it's first-hand experience, oh, it made my anxiety flare up so bad. I was worried people could tell what happened to me, and so I was paranoid looking all around while trying to speed walk to take care of myself. But yeah, I have pooped myself before, and it's not fun.
Oh my gosh, you said it out loud. Don't ask what that is.
You're funny. Pinkster, you raised 4 of your kids as a single parent. I have absolute respect for those who can handle single parenthood. That's that's a Herculean task in my book. And I'm always praying for the single parents that they'll get the support and help that they need. I I can't imagine doing it alone. Hey, little Lars, good to see you, man. It feels so good to see so many familiar names. I really do feel the friendship between me and you guys. Oh, yes, and now I've arrived at the pickup line by FB Husky. I'm catching up. Yeah, we're pretty cozy right now. 68 in your apartment. I'm not sure what the temp is in the house at the moment, but our trailer is nice and warm for our gecko. We're just hanging out in the house right now because our PS4 is in the house, and the house has bigger couches for just chilling on. But yeah, being straight, I can't imagine being dad and mom. That and my utmost respect and prayers for support to get through all that. And yes, I do love the cold weather. I would rather feel like I'm cold and having to layer up than feel like I'm melting to death and there's no other layers to take off. Current favorite song. I really like Victoria's Secret by Jax. It's been a really good anthem, helping me have more body positivity. I'm 5'1". I weigh about 105 pounds, so I'm small. Not physically imposing or threatening at all. And um, I really, really enjoy Victoria's Secret because it's about how Victoria is just an idea made up by a guy. She's not even a real person. And so don't hold your body to the standards of what they portray in the ads and all that. And it's been a huge comfort to me. Jade, I'll be making your own homemade pumpkin pie. Ooh, that sounds really good. I once made a pumpkin pie from scratch. It was a lot of work, but it was very rewarding. It felt pretty good to be able to say I made a pie from scratch. That row your boat one, that's pretty clever. Being straight, you were so cold last night, your teeth were chattering, and you're in the cup beside your bed. I've woken up to my face so cold that my nose feels like an ice cube. It's 10 o'clock. There, it's midnight where you are. You're gonna say about everything that you like listening. I really appreciate that. Dang, that's cool. I really appreciate that I can be a help and a comfort to you all. I've always wanted to be a healer of some sort. I don't have the body cut out to handle nursing or being a doctor. But if I can share what I've gone through and the ways that I survived what I went through and have it help you guys, then I feel like I'm helping to heal you guys, and it helps me feel better. I must be friends with the regular Jewish people. I've become friends with a bunch of different people in here.
He was talking to someone else.
Ah, okay.
No, it's not saying it rude in the reality. Just saying it though. That was like 15 minutes ago.
Okay, then yeah, I'm way behind. I'm gonna scroll quickly, and if I see any comments that stick out, I will respond. Otherwise, I need to get caught up. All over the world. That's pretty cool. Dyslexic. My husband actually is dyslexic, so he can understand the struggle. His said dating is nervous. Can I get yours? That's a good one. Well, I love all you guys too. Hey Anna, good to see you, girl. Thank you, BT. Love all you guys. FB Husky, your pickup lines were great. Very entertaining. Oh, you had cloth diapers growing up. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle having to washcloth diapers. I have respect for those that can handle it, because I'm not one of them. That's how I try to handle all of life. If someone's able to handle something that needs doing, but I'm not capable of doing it myself, I automatically respect those that can and who do, so the rest of us don't have to struggle. Well, thank you guys. We both have had a lot of heartbreak and loss in life. Though we met only 8 years ago, we both have lived through a lot of similar life experiences that change you as a person. And so we were really able to bond over our pain and things that we went through. And I think God knew that I needed someone like my husband, and that my husband needed someone like me to make it through this world and all that it will put you through. So I'm praying for you guys who aren't happy and with someone, that you'll be able to become the best you that you can, and that you'll be happy with where life is going for you. And then the right person usually just falls out of the sky right in front of you, because that's how it was for me with my husband. He seemed to drop out of nowhere, and you guys know the rest. I don't have an opinion on furries. I try not to make judgments on things that are not important. Let live and live. Speed waddle. I do a speed waddle if I'm in a rush, but I'm not properly medicated, and my back and hip bones are making me move a lot slower. But damn, that sucks that Grandma fell down. Yeah, my desk. We're not in the best of lighting right now. We got that Christmas tree that is the main source of light, so you guys can see me. And then we got this cute little lighted deer, so another source of light. And so yeah, not the best lighting, but health-wise, I'm doing okay. Could be better, but could be a lot worse. Hello, Monish. Nice to meet you. Macario, you were 30 and you lost your mom 2 years later. You lost your dad. That's sad. I can only try to imagine the kind of hurt that would be for you guys. Yeah, I get migraines and cluster headaches. They seem to really enjoy making me feel unable to stream right when I feel like I want to try again.
Is there an extra Snickers bar? I feel like you said there was one.
Well, I know there's 2 in the car.
Oh, and
Yeah.
my voice is super deep right now.
It is.
I almost sound like a frog. Rip it.
Oh, Ricky Morris. You had cheese, spicoli, lactose tolerant. I can imagine that pain. I funnily enough, have intermittent lactose issues. When I am not stressed, and things are generally going okay. I can handle dairy without trouble, but in times of severe stress or heartache or what have you, my appetite kind of, excuse me, my appetite kind of pulls a Houdini on me, and I have to work hard to get it back up again. But I would like to try cheese spagoli. It does sound tasty. I don't know the conversion of kilos to pounds. I didn't learn the metric system in school. Eden, you want to know how to tell your girlfriend that you don't like her?
Tell her she's just not risen up for you.
um,
It's sad, but she's got to catch this out.
yeah. Are you saying that you don't like her, you just like me? Am I misreading the intent of that, Aiden? If so, please correct me. It's pretty cool. You do that for fun sometimes to see if you can make it to the bathroom before the floodgates. That is a very risky game there. I'm very happily married to this man.
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, thank you guys. Your fingers are covered in bone dust. Really an owl or part of a deer? That sounds pretty cool. I've always thought whittling would be a fun hobby to take up, but I'm prone to getting splinters. It's 1:30 in the morning in Rhode Island. Dang. I usually start feeling sleepy, as I like to call it, around 10ish, and it is already 10:37. I'm going to be ending this stream in a few minutes, so I'm going to try and read all these comments and reply to the ones that don't have answers already written in the description of this. Do you ever wake up walking like a crackhead? No, I wake up like a zombie. Slow, grumpy, groaning in pain until I do my wake and bake. Then I can pass as a human. Thank you, Everest. I really appreciate that. Do I have a nose ring? I have a few fake ones, but I don't have any piercings on my face. Thank you, Macario. I appreciate the sympathy for my pain. It helps knowing that I'm not alone. And yeah, I'm 5'1". I am very small. Thank you, Macario. I appreciate all the kind words that you have said. And I'm praying that you and yours have a great night. Thank you, Lil Lars.
Apparently in game, this is the only unmutated cat.
There's only one unmutated cat. Well, one is better than none.
Mm-hmm.
You're 6'2". My dad is 6'5". And my mom? My mom is 4'11" and 3/4. The height difference is pretty amusing when they stand side by side. Well, thank you guys for everything. I've thought of becoming a therapist, but I'd have to take all these classes about psychology and all that. And I'm just not cut out to handle that kind of study. So I'm just trying to do it kind of casual here. And I have had really good contact with a bunch of you guys. And if it didn't require a whole lot of schooling, I would love to do that. But then again, I also would probably cry anytime I hear anything sad that the client would have gone through. I'm a sympathetic crier. Anytime I'm watching a movie or a TV show episode and I'm feeling it, and a character dies, and it shows another character crying and grieving and mourning because their loved one's dead, I always start crying too because I'm just a deeply sensitive, emotional person, and I try to use my weakness of being overly sensitive as a strength to relate to others when others can't. Yes, Deborahs, that is true. Life isn't meant to be easy. Just gotta keep moving forward. Does my pointer finger fit in my nose? Oh, that's funny.
Ooh, I feel where I was hurting.
Oh, it's acting up again.
Where my hair felt like it was hurting.
Oh, crap.
Like there's some on the hairline right there.
Oh,
like
I
you
feel
can
it.
actually feel them. They're bumps.
Oh, bumps.
I'm like, what do you
I
feel?
thought I felt like a pulsing.
Probably. Like I said, that's not stuff.
Yeah, true.
Pepperoni.
Yeah. Oh, being straight, I don't think anyone's too old for love. Yeah, if Saint Nick could give me a few grand to cover some debts, that would be very nice. Observation on furries must have no body hair. Huh. I never would have guessed that. Then again, I don't know much about furries except they got costumes that they spend big money on. And it's like a big thing.
Don't forget about their fursona.
I forgot about that word.
Rawr, I'm a dinosaur.
That's good. You guys are very sweet. Hmm. 1 kilo is a half a pound. Just about. I'll try and remember that. Doesn't always have to be perfect. That's right. Yeah. Life isn't perfect, but there are some perfect moments that can be treasured. I am in Central California, born and raised, and it's not great. It's overcrowded, and the summers get too hot and dry and dusty, and there's too many people competing for delivery jobs. But it could be worse still. Hey, sugar, good to see you. You're whittling a gift for your accidents. Split your thumb in half. 14 stitches.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a big ouch.
He's got level 3 ouchies.
Right.
Sir, it's been a second. Ouch.
One time I accidentally stabbed the palm of my own hand. I didn't need stitches, thankfully. You can barely see the scar, especially in this bad lighting, but near the palm, like the center of my hand. What happened was, I like knives and I like fire. And I saw a commercial for a new knife and what it could do. An EMT paramedic rescue knife, specifically. They showed the knife is sharp enough to cut through a tennis ball.
Yay,
Can you see where this is going?
Yay.
I didn't have my hand placement right on the tennis ball when I went to make those first cuts. I basically stabbed the palm of my hand. I immediately pulled back and I saw my hand bleeding. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. I immediately got the cold sweats And I immediately had to sit down. I called my mom.
Fuck me later.
I told her, I stabbed my hand. I need to go to the ER. Thankfully, I only needed the derma glue. I did not need physical therapy because thankfully the knife went in the ideal spot where there aren't many nerves or tendons. But I will never forget the embarrassment and the pain and the shock of, oh, I stabbed my own hand. Trying to be cool. It's funny. Oh, thank you, Lil Lars. I love all of you guys and appreciate
It
you.
really depends. If my friends are dropping me off a bridge, I'd be surprised because I don't have any friends. I'd be like, who the hell jumped?
Who?
Huh?
Oh, Patrick, you're in a final few weeks of therapist training. That's impressive. That's really good. Taking you 4 years to get all your certificates. Yeah, that's a long time. I have respect for all those that can handle going through that. And yes, Fanny Frog, Jesus is the way. I wish he'd make my body healed of my problems, but he gives me all the tools that I need to cope with the problems. And
essentially, he was like, no, I ain't gonna help you, but I'll make you high enough that you forget that you asked.
oh,
He's like, I got you, bro. Don't worry about it.
Right. Well, thank you, Bingster. I'm glad that you stuck around. I'm thankful to all you guys who have been here before and you return whenever I'm here. You really are friends to me, and I appreciate all of you, and I love all of you. Thank you guys. Dang, that's a big mutant.
It's called a behemoth.
Fitting
I'm
name
having
for it.
trouble taking it down because they have to keep moving.
My husband's playing Fallout. For those of you who are wondering what background noises you're hearing. Do I like mice? Yeah, I love pet mice. I had fancy mice for years, but in our living situation, one leopard gecko is the ideal pet for our living space. He's pretty chill. Hey Vivek, good to see you. I'm physically and mentally exhausted, but my spirit is in a good mood. I'm winding down, getting ready to go to bed soon. I'll try and address a few more of your guys' comments and all that, but I am winding down for the night. You got a date tomorrow, Dark Draws. How should you act? Be polite. If you're going out to eat, be polite to the wait staff. Be polite to everyone that you interact with. Because I know if I was with a guy who was rude to the waiter, I wouldn't want a second date with that. So just try to be on your best behavior as if, I don't know how to describe it best. Like imagine if one of your grandparents was watching your date. You know, try to not do anything that would shock grandma. But do have a nice time getting to know each other. But just
look what I can do.
just be yourself, be polite, and just try to go with the flow and see how the night goes. That's the best I can say. I've been out of the dating game for 8 years now.
You never know. Bring condoms. And don't put them in your wallet. That can break it. The friction can cause the rubber to
break down.
But if it does come to that, wrap it before you tap it.
Right.
You
Makes
don't want
sense.
to catch something.
Yeah, that would not
All of a sudden, you go home with uninvited guests on your junk.
be. Right.
Rip.
Do we have stock from NASDAQ?
What the fuck is NASCAR?
NASDAQ. Wolf of Wall Street shit. No, we don't have any. Pinkster, I love that explanation. Girls don't fart or burp. That's why they bitch, because if they didn't bitch, they would blow up. I love that. That's hilarious.
Like, he's not wrong.
Mm-mm. A little Lars. Little Lars, your brother in Christ is in Anaheim. It's a mess. Yeah, it's pretty rough here. Rent for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath is approaching $3,000 now. And so we're very thankful to have our fifth wheel trailer owned outright. But this isn't the world that my parents told me I would be dealing with. I feel like I did not receive the full training manual that everyone else was supposed to get. If someone jumped off, said jump off a bridge, what do I do? It
That's what I
depends.
said the friend joke about.
Okay. I am catching up slowly, winding it down. If someone said jump off a bridge, what do I do? It depends. Is this someone a friend, a foe, or neither? And is it a bridge above water or rocks or other hard substances? And how high of a fall would it be? Yeah, Mr. Tin Can, I don't understand people that act one way and then switch up. I just always been a big believer in be your authentic, weird, funny, goofy self, and the right person will be attracted to your energy. It never goes well when you put on a front while you're trying to win the affections of somebody. Just be yourself. That way it'll be real and lasting and not a charade or a temporary thing. You'll save yourself a lot of heartache that way. You got about 367 mice that I got for free. I honestly would love it if I could have like 100 fancy mice and like a little playpen with me. Feel all them little toes and whiskers. Oh, New Zealand, that's pretty cool. I am tired. My normal get ready and lie in bed time is 10:30. I got distracted enjoying my talk with you guys, and it's approaching 11 for me now. But you guys have made it a really good day, a good end of the day for me, and I appreciate all the kind words and all the prayers. And I will be praying for all of you guys too, for all the things that you're going through and dealing with. I love you, and I'm praying for you all. And I'm gonna call it a night now. And I will be back again tomorrow if my headaches don't prevent me from it again. But, have a good night, you guys, and be good to each other.